number SCP-096. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. SCP-096 is to be contained in its cell by a 5mm by 5mm by 5mm airtight steel cube at all times. Weekly checks for any cracks or holes are mandatory. There are to be absolutely no video surveillance or optical tools of any kind inside of SCP-096's cell. Security personnel will use pre-installed pressure sensors and laser detectors to ensure SCP-096's presence inside the cell. Any and all photos, videos, or recordings of SCP-096's likeness are strictly forbidden without approval from Dr. Window 5. Description: SCP-096 is a humanoid creature measuring approximately 2.38 meters in height. Subjects show very little muscle mass with preliminary analysis of body mass suggesting malnutrition. Arms are closely out of proportion with the rest of the subject's body, with an approximate length of 1.5 meters each. Skin is mostly devoid of pigmentation with no sign of any body hair. SCP-096's jaw can open up to 4 times the norm of an average human. Other facial features remain similar to an average human with the exception of the eyes, which are also devoid of pigmentation. It is not known whether SCP-096 is blind or not. It shows no sign of any higher brain functions. It is not considered to be sapient. SCP-096 is normally extremely docile with pressure sensors inside its cell indicating it spends most of the days pacing by the eastern wall. However, when someone views SCP-096's face, whether it be directly via video recording or even photograph, it will enter the stage of considerable emotional distress. SCP-096 will cover its hands with its hands and begin screaming, crying, and babbling incoherently. Approximately 1 to 2 minutes after the first viewing, SCP-096 will begin running to the person who viewed its face. Documented speeds have varied from 35 kilometers in height to kilometers, and seems to depend on the distance from SCP-096. At this point, no known material or method can impede SCP-096's progress. The axial position of SCP-096-1 does not seem to affect SCP-096's response. It seems to emanate a sense of SCP-096's one location. Upon arriving at SCP-096's one location, SCP-096 will proceed to kill and SCP-0961. 100% of cases have left no traces of SCP-0961. SCP-096 will then sit down for several minutes before regaining its composure and becoming docile once again. It will then attempt to make its way back to its natural habitat. Due to the possibility of a mass chain reaction, including breach of foundation of secrecy and large civilian loss of life, retrieval of subject should be considered alpha priority. Doctor also petition for immediate termination of SCP-96. Termination order has been approved and is carried out by Dr.